Now you can start recording in a minute.
No, I recorded the first half, but I just want to split it up because last time it was too long and everyone had like.
Oh yeah.
I'll split up into like 2 or 3.
What to expect today is I'm going to have everybody count 1 to 10, and then you're going to say your first name 3 times. This is when I start to open up to the loved ones. The reason why I ask who family members are, I like to clump family members together because they're all tight and say soul family and everything. It's impossible to read everybody. I can have 6 people, I can read 4 out of 6. It's up to spirit, really. It's not the number of the group, it's really how loud they are on the other side. I find New York Italians are the loudest in my head, because I was raised New York Italian, so if anybody here is from New York and Italian descent, okay, and you're in for it. So it's just take over. A lot of time they do what's called piggybacking, where if I'm reading somebody and it sounds like it's for you, raise your hand, because most likely it is for you too. So you don't want to miss your message. Sometimes if you're the predominant reader, if I have somebody who's the predominant reader, I may be with that person for 10, 15, 20 minutes. That person's going to feel, oh my God, I'm taking all the time. I want everybody to promise not to get mad at that person, because you don't know, it might be you, okay? I may go through your whole family tree. It's going to sound like a private reading. It's just that your loved ones are strong with me, and this is how I hear. Do you remember who the predominant reader was at your house or anything? Was there anybody who was predominant?
Yeah, my friend Rona.
Okay, so,
Kept getting it.
and was I there a long time with her?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Kept going back.
Yeah, I keep on getting dragged back to her. Yeah. So, it happens all the time.
Is it a little strong?
That's good. If you see me
Okay.
fall off this chair.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Gosh,
That's
like every time he hears a new voice, he's used to your voice now, and now he hears a new voice talking, and usually hears the spirits.
Things that you can experience when we do this, lights may flicker. If you feel a chill in the air, if you feel like somebody has touched you in it, like a touch or soft embrace, those are physical sensations you may feel. Perfume smells, cologne, cigarettes, cigars, flowers. People have witnessed that in the room as well. I haven't had anybody show themselves yet. That'd be a first.
GoPros might overheat. Got it working tonight so far.
Okay.
Last time you almost broke it.
What, the camera?
Yeah, GoPro.
The bell rang at my house.
Oh, the bell rang at your house. Wow, cool. So yeah, things like that happen. Yeah, batteries, anything with batteries drain, completely. So, and that's when I go into my channel state. I'm not there yet.
My husband said it should last 6 hours, so we'll see.
Let's see.
And it's plugged in.
Oh yeah, that's plugged in. So
It's still
it should
plugged
be
in.
Okay, okay.
Hopefully we're good.
I think we're good. Yeah, because even when television crews come to film me and stuff like that, they have to stop. It was a fresh battery. They switch the batteries and stuff. So that's funny. All right, I think I explained how all this works. I just want everybody to give me your first names again, and then I'll have everybody count 1 to 10, say your first name 3 times, and then we'll be up and running, and we'll see who's who. I'll go for like 50 minutes. I'm going to just give a readings. Then we're going to take a break. For those I haven't read yet, I'm going to ask you who would you like to connect with. And I only need to know like mom, dad, no names or anything, just the association with you. Then I will try to read those who I haven't read yet, so I can read everybody. There's times, did I read everybody in the group at your party 100% or not?
Yes.
There you go. No wonder why everybody had a reading. There's times that I can read 100% everybody. I don't want to,
I knew that.
I just don't want to give false, I don't want to say I'll read everybody 100% and don't make it. So I'd rather give everybody,
My
say,
one friend was scared to come, and she backed out last minute because she was scared her mom wasn't going to come through for her because she just passed breast cancer. So she's like, what if she doesn't come through? Then she'll feel like everybody got a reading but me. She was, it's still soon.
the ones that just pass are the strongest. They jump in me and I become them when I just pass because they're still here and they're not quite up there. So I start, their personalities come through me. I start walking and talking and everything like that.
Wow.
It's on the channel, and that's the one. That's what my cousin Joey wanted to do at the funeral. He wanted to jump in there. Okay, I think we're ready. Let me take a couple more steps here. I'm gonna have everybody count 1 to 10. I'm loosening up. Okay, let's do first names again. We didn't do that yet, did we?
Cheryl.
Steven.
Miriam.
Heather. Donna. Barbara.
Diana.
Amanda.
Linda.
Carrie.
Ben.
Mother and daughter. Mother and
My name,
daughter.
Carrie.
And then the group family. Mother and son. 1 to 10. Oh, your first name again?
Heather.
You're gonna open yourself up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Nothing yet.
Yeah.
Uncross your arms, uncross your legs.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath.
Hush. Nobody's coming for you, Blake.
I want everybody to think of their loved ones in your head. Think about the times you were with them. Think about the good times. Think of them when they're healthy. In your head only, I want everybody to call their names out loud. It's a family reunion, loving bridge here. And we're going to bring them all through for this loving energy, this loving messages. All right, 1 to 10. Everybody say their name 3 times, and let's go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amanda, Amanda, Amanda.
Isn't that fun?
Is it fun for you?
Who went to Renegades? You saw me? Did you? It was really loud at Renegades. You know, like, was it like 200
Do you want us to go louder?
No.
Okay.
We had like over 200 people. And it was like,
They were trying to get you to hear their name. They're yelling louder than this.
that's it. Imagine everybody sitting here times 20 or times 10. That's how many voices are coming in my head right now. And I have to sift through in a matter of minutes and figure out who I'm going to and where. Okay, group family right here. Who had the hospice situation? Was there a mom who passed away? Hospice situation?
There was a hospice situation, but it was a father.
Okay, father hospice situation. Anything to do with his chest or lungs? Heavy breathing? Any cancer in the family?
Yes.
No.
My grandmother.
Your grandfather had cancer? Okay, all right. What happens is they're going to jump up. We have a cancer situation, we have a hospice situation, okay? We have some, anybody with a J, like Joe or John or anything. I want to stay here real quick before I get pulled over. J, John, Joe, or anything, or a female J.
No.
Who's Jack?
My uncle.
Passed away? Okay, all right, all right. All right. Did your father lose the ability to eat or anything like that? And he had a hard time eating at the very end. That he had to be force fed. It's almost like I feel like he got very weak and very tired. I don't know if he ever complained, but it's almost like he didn't want to be here anymore. And this is the feeling that I had at the very end, is because I feel like he was just very sick and he was very tired. Your mother's still alive? Okay, is there a Mary or an M?
Yes.
Okay. Who is the
Our grandmother.
your grandmother Mary?
Yes.
Okay. Father or mom's son?
Father's.
Okay, so this would be his mother. Alright, so he's gonna bring his mother through. Okay, Grandma Mary. Okay, this would be great grandma then? Or
I didn't know her.
you
They
don't
don't
know?
know.
Okay, but you both would know her. Mary was always, I feel like Mary was always so given person, always doing things for everyone, always busy. She's talking about her collection. Did somebody get her collection? I don't know if she had knickknacks or anything like that, but something about her collection of things.
She had teacups.
Teacups? Did anybody get her teacup collection?
She had them from all over.
Okay, but did any of you inherit it or anything like that? This is what she wants to talk about.
My mom and dad had some of them
Had some of them, okay.
after she had passed.
Okay. Anybody served in the Marines? Or anything?
My grandfather.
I have a friend
that was in the Navy too.
Okay, the Navy and the Marines are still the same. I've seen the anchor on there. So, this is your grandfather?
My dad.
Your dad. Your dad. Okay. So, your dad served in the Navy. Was there a discussion about where to be placed or buried or something in confusion on where to go or something like that? Or somebody got lost or a lost grave or a place that, something that got confusing, where to go?
I'm not sure.
Maybe grandparents, yeah.
Is there markers that aren't marked for some relatives maybe, confused on who was buried where and stuff like that?
I don't think so.
All right, is there anybody in the group that sounds familiar with a misplaced marker or was supposed to be buried somewhere else and didn't get buried in that place or anything like that?
I have an unmarked grave.
Unmarked grave, that's
Yeah.
it. You have an unmarked grave or doesn't know, you don't know who's in that grave? Is that
Well,
what it is?
we know who it is, but like we know where it is, but it doesn't have a gravestone.
Fine, it's an unmarked grave, it's almost like lost type
Right.
thing. Okay, then this is probably gonna be for you, so I'm gonna go to you in a minute, all right?
Okay.
We're talking grandfathers and fathers, does this fit into
Stepfather.
stepfather? Perfect. I'm gonna be pulled to you next time,
All right.
okay? All right, because it's very predominant about it, like no tombstone, no nothing, it's unmarked, and it's like, lost everywhere, you have to know where it is to find it, okay? All right, back to dad, and this will be your granddad, correct? All right, and keep listening, Heather, because it may still sound like it's for you, because I'm getting ties here. A New York tie as well. Anybody from the New York, New Jersey?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay, so new is either New York, New Jersey. Who's in the New Jersey area?
That's where we were from.
That's where you're from. Anybody cremated in the family? Because I have spread, was there a thing about spreading their ashes and everything like that? Or was there talk about spreading their ashes?
No.
She just recently brought it.
Okay. Whose ashes did you spread?
I didn't.
We haven't done it
We
yet.
haven't done it yet, but.
Whose
I
ashes
had
are
brought
you?
it with my husband.
Your husband. New Jersey, New York area too?
No, Florida.
Florida. Okay, all right. Like I said, we're probably bringing your husband in because we're talking about ashes and talking about ashes that are being spread. Okay? So, all right, and dad's New Jersey? Is that father from New Jersey?
He was from New Jersey.
He's from New Jersey. All right, so let me we got the father, we got the husband. Let me get the, any Michaels or anything like that in the family too? Who's Michael?
My son.
Your son. All right, so he's asking about Michael, and I take it because this is his son too. So, how's Michael doing?
Great.
All right. Can I have your first name again?
Diane.
All right, Diana. He wants to thank you for trying so hard and being there and fighting through everything. Was it a sickness that he was going through?
It's a heart attack.
Okay. But he wants to thank you for being there and trying so hard for some reason. And I don't know, before his heart attack, were you going through some stuff that you were working on? And both of you were working together and trying so hard. He wants to say that you were the love of his life, and sometimes life's not easy. Sometimes we argue, sometimes we fight, sometimes it's difficult. But one thing he wants to make sure that, even though I might have not been the best husband sometimes, those are the words he wants me to use, that I really wish I could have told you face to face that I truly love you. I truly wanted to be with you for the rest of my life. Sometimes our tempers get the worst of us. And he wants to apologize for things he said, okay? Out of the heat of the moment and things that are happening. He doesn't want to air everything here, but he thinks he's telling Joseph she needs to hear this. You were right and I am sorry. Okay? And he promises that he will always be there. He promises that he will always watch after you. Were you thinking about doing a tattoo in his honor or anything? Something with initials in his honor on there. Alright. did he have tattoos? Did he? Okay. He had the tattoos. Anything with you on him or anything? So he's talking about his tattoos for some reason.
He hated his tattoo.
Yeah,
He hated his tattoo.
Yeah.
He tried to get it removed.
it was a soft tattoo.
Okay. All right. So something about the tattoo and everything. Okay.
He hated tattoos in general.
Okay. But he had one that he hated.
Yes.
But I wanna get one removed.
Okay. Do you want to get one?
I have a few, but I wanna, my next one to be my kids and my dad.
Is there any something in a family member who has passed away? That's so it'd be your dad. Okay. Fine. Okay. That's your husband. Yeah. All right. Same thing. If it's not you getting the tattoo in his honor, it's you getting the tattoo in his honor. Okay. So that's what he's talking about. Someone getting a tattoo with his
Do you
honor.
want me to do it?
So, well, he's asking somebody is going to do it.
Does she have permission?
I'm trying to finish.
Yeah, so I think he knows about it, so whatever you want to do, it's fine with him, and that's it. So Michael is your brother as well, so he wants, how's Michael doing? Is Michael going through some difficult times right now, or anything like that? I think he worries about Michael, I don't know if he worried about him all his life, but he's worried about Michael.
He's the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Month of March. What happened in the month of March? Anything? In the month of March, were there 3 children?
I'm sorry?
Or do you have 3 children?
I have 3 children.
Alright, so another daughter as well?
No, another son.
Okay. Then, if it's not March, he's talking about his 3 children, okay? Alright, so Michael's the baby, and he's talking about your other son, and we have Amanda over here. Oh, something about the baby boy or young grandson?
Baby boy.
Baby boy. He wants to acknowledge the baby boy. Who has the baby boy?
Well, my oldest son Billy has one and Amanda has one.
Okay. I think he's trying to bring
Baby.
Bill. Yeah, he's bringing Billy into the.
He's the youngest
thing.
one.
Okay.
Yes, it's
He
the
is
baby. It's
baby.
the youngest
He's the
one.
youngest grandson, but he's the
Right.
oldest brother.
Right. He's bringing the youngest grandson in because we're bringing the other child of yours in. He's talking about the baby boy. Sometimes kids can see spirit, and they'll just say the darndest things, and they'll talk about them for no reason. Has this been happening yet?
Yeah.
He's really young. He
Okay.
just turned 2.
And how old is your son?
My son is almost 5, and the only thing that he's done weird that got me about my dad was the video I sent you of him. I had a picture of my dad in a frame for the longest
Uh-huh.
time next to my bed. And one day he just kept going up and hugging it and hugging it. And I'm like, I have to get this recorded because I was just so emotional about
Alright,
it.
so kids will do the darndest things. Talking about a
You've never met
grandson.
him.
Yeah, talking about a grandson, and something that is a grandson's acknowledging him, all right? So then it's your son acknowledging him. Kids will do the darndest things. Okay, so when you said he was hugging the picture, the reason why is because he could see him in spirit, he recognizes him, and then he sees the picture. This is why he takes the picture. So this is your husband, your dad, saying that. Is he like 3 or 4 when he did this stuff? Okay. 3 or 4 years of age.
He's more like 3.
Great. Okay. Yeah. Anything about birds with you?
Oh,
So
yeah.
you wanted me to mention the birds because they were very important. I don't know if you see the birds and remind you of him, but he says to mention the birds to you. And that's what you need to hear. So what's this with birds and everything?
That was my mom and dad.
Mom and dad.
Mom and dad.
Yeah.
Okay. All
They
right.
have Canarians and my dad.
Okay.
Uncle Billy had the ducks.
Oh, yeah.
Are they white ducks or
Well,
birds?
these are birds right now. So it could be canaries and stuff like that. So.
Shush.
Anybody from a rural area or country area? Is your Uncle Billy from a rural area?
Who's from here?
From here? Do you have some acreage or anything?
Not that I know.
Anybody have a lake or a pond or anything? A lake?
They had a pond.
With the duck.
Okay.
Some koi fish.
And
Okay.
koi fish.
Okay. All right. And this is what you had? Okay. All right.
How did you just come up with Uncle Billy?
She
Was it
mentioned.
her?
She mentioned. She mentioned Uncle Billy.
Oh, I didn't understand. I was like,
Again, comes up with names.
Yeah. So she mentioned Uncle
I'm
Billy.
your first hush.
Wait.
well, I'm feeling, I don't know who the R name is.
Ray,
My dad.
Ray?
Our dad.
grandpa.
Okay, so this will be your father, Ray. Ray is talking, anybody ever worked with wood or a sawmill or anything like that? Worked in a sawmill or just worked with wood?
No, he tottered with, well, actually,
And they was working for him.
he used to
And
make,
he used to make the gates at
The
what,
gates
outside.
Up the porch.
Okay. Alright.
and then also my grandfather that we talked about earlier,
Mhm.
our grandfather, if they don't know, he, used to make like little dollhouse furniture.
Okay. Well, we're talking about Ray though.
So that's our
Mm.
dad.
Yeah, and then as Ray was talking to me, anybody had arthritis or with fingers or anything like that, or hard to, so I'm feeling pain in my fingers for some reason.
My mother did.
Your mom complained about pain in her fingers, arthritis?
That triggered me.
Okay. Was your husband, I'm getting confused here.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I know, I'm going back into, I'm going into a hospice situation, this was Dad?
And that was Ray.
This was Ray, hospice situation, Ray. Okay, yeah, trouble eating, thank you. Okay, alright. Back to your husband again, he said that life was just so short, this is your dad. He said he didn't have time to finish what he wanted to do. We were just getting to a point of our lives that things were starting to feel better. And things were starting to work out, he says. And all of a sudden this had to happen. And he just wished that he could stay longer. Is there a car that was being refurbished or redo or anything like that? So they're working on an old car or anything like that?
There was an old car
Who had the old car?
that pulled off.
It wasn't that refurbished.
Well,
There
it's
was an old
something
car.
about an old
Oh,
car. So, well, is it like an antique old car or just
It just
It's
could have
It is now.
Shush, Blake.
For some reason, he's talking about the old cars, so I don't know what the old car is about. Is there significant there or anything for him to bring it up? Something he needed to get rid of or something he wanted to hold on to?
been.
He used to wear his shirts. But I do stuff with his shirts. And that's what he told me. I don't know if he wore his wedding ring. He says he used to wear his wedding ring all the time as well. It gets easier as time goes by. How long ago did he pass?
14 years.
Wow, okay. So 14 years. It's easier as time goes past, he says, on there. Hearing music now, or go to concerts or anything like that, like the Eagles or things like that. That's what we hear, like Eagles.
Yeah.
So I guess he's talking about those times when we used to go to concerts together and everything. Atlantic City, that's New Jersey again. I think this is probably your parents now. What about the boardwalk and Atlantic Shores, I think it's called. I'm hearing what's Atlantic Shores?
We stayed, well, my mom used to go to Atlantic City, but we used to go every summer
To the shore.
to the
To
shore.
the shores.
That was our
Okay.
vacation.
Alright, so that's what they're talking about, the shores then. Is that called Atlantic Shores, just the
No,
shores?
it's just that we used to just call it, we're going to the shore, it wasn't the beach, like down
Okay.
here you say, oh, we're going to the beach, in New
Yeah,
Jersey, you
just
say
the
we're going to
shores.
the shore.
Alright, so fine,
Whether it
that's
be Point Pleasant, Barnegat Bay, you know, wherever you went, it was the shore.
so they're talking about the shore, okay? So probably when you were kids, when you went to the shore, saltwater taffy, as well. I don't know if there's a bonfire, I'm seeing a bonfire type tradition. 4th of July, anything in July? Birthdays, anniversary, or anything?
July, we used to always go over the, that was enough more like that.
No, it could be somebody else, but July is very significant.
We used to take, like,
Family
Family
vacations,
vacations.
and Keys every 4th of July.
Every 4th of July. Ever did any fires on the beach? You used to go build a fire on the beach?
We had fireworks up the.
Okay, fireworks then, fine. Okay, but it was family vacation of the Keys, every 4th of July. Alright, so is this with your parents or
No, with
with
us
with you
and
guys?
our kids.
Okay, alright, so this is, alright, so that's why we're breaking up. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm just with their family right now, so it helps when I'm in a home with a family member. It's normally that's what is the strongest too, and then I got the 4 of them, so they're a big pull. So, your husband is the strongest out of them all, and I just have to say that. Your dad is so happy to be here. He came through for you last time.